Hello friends, welcome back to Pokemon Crystal, the worst final evolutions. So last time we got to Azalea Town and we defeated Team Rocket in the Slowpoke well, and we started tackling the gym down here and got through all the trainers, but sadly had a bad match against Bugsy. So I went and level grinded the team a little bit and got up to level 16. I didn't want to try to pass Scyther's level 16 yet. I want to be able to say this team can do it at the highest level of the gym's Pokemon. So I went with level 16. If this somehow still doesn't work, I just put more levels into them. But I want to see if these guys can do it. So I'm just going to deck these guys out with some berries, and hopefully this will do something. Move-wise, the only move change that happened was Ray learning Comet Punch, which really doesn't do much in compared to Swift. Everyone else has the exact same moves, so the only thing that changed were their stats. And, of course, Effie and just hidden power. I really wish you could learn another move. But we're gonna have to stick with what we got. And we're gonna see if this team can take down Bug Trainer Bugsy. And hopefully I can dodge that Scyther and Fury Cutter. Anyways, doesn't lose when coming to Bug Pokemon. He'll become the authority. So let's see what we've both learned. Alright, so gonna start with the Metapod here. Oh yeah, you'll just be tackling like crazy, but thank goodness I have a few more points to my attack stat. Maybe I'll take you out in one fewer hit. Oh. Well, if it goes for useless string shots, might have a chance. Let's see how this does. Okay, that's looking like 5 hits, maybe? Ooh, Tackle barely does anything. That's good. Won't have to worry too much. Yeah, this should be 2 more hits. 1 if I get a good roll. I believe in you, Effie. Come on, critical hit, just like the Pidgeotto. Ah, can't get him all the time. But I definitely got through that Metapod with a lot less damage. Not like that really matters when I have to deal with a Scyther. So we'll see how this goes. And going right into the Scyther. Okay, how do I deal with this? Because I could switch into something that could withstand a Fury Cutter and attempt to hinder that Scyther. I'm gonna try Weber because I can withstand a Fury Cutter. So yeah, this will barely hurt. It's gonna get worse as time goes on. Yeah, it's gonna keep using it. So there. Okay, so now I'm gonna make it harder for Fury Cutter to hit. And hopefully I can restore the damage back to its base value. So like I said last time, every time Fury Cutter hits, the power of the move is doubled. And it really hurts. Alright, one last chance at Flash. Okay, that Scyther should be pretty hindered in accuracy. There we go! Fury Cutter misses. And now I'll reduce the speed stat quite a bit, so some of my other Pokemon have a chance of going first. At least I said a chance, because I knew you had Quick Attack. Okay, well I can't reduce his attack stat, but at the very least his accuracy's been lowered by quite an amount. So my next tactic here, I'm gonna try to avoid using Minimize. There we go, we got the poison. So it really is just a matter of time. I can keep trying to hurt it. Oh, even the quick attack misses. That's good. I think I got a good stunt going on here. I like this. Okay, I know some attacks are still gonna hit, but okay, it didn't do too much damage. The Scyther's going down though. And after this, it's just a Kakuna, and Kakuna cannot do much. A Poison Sting is the best thing it can do, and I still have Poison Pokemon. Alright. And the poison takes down the Scyther. That's what we call team synergy. And last up, Kakuna. Well, usually when I play this, I have a fire, a rock, or a flying type Pokemon in my party, so Bugsy normally will normally switch in Kakuna after the Metapod goes down. Oh no. My tackles aren't supposed to miss. Yeah, so the fact that Bugsy switches immediately into Scyther kind of threw me for a loop there. It might have been because I had a Psychic-type Pokemon out, and it was like the AI thought, hey, there's a Psychic-type out, switch into a Bug-type move, which Scyther does have. But, thanks to that being predictable, Bugsy is defeated. Okay, well, the training proved fruitful. And I don't think any of my berries got used. I like that. Okay, so what does Hive Badge do? Okay, yep, so it's just the obedience. And it lets me use Cut, which is something I will need to use in a little bit. And I get access to Fury Cutter, which is really sad that none of my Bug-type Pokemon can learn it, because it would be a perfect move for them. They had to give benefits to some Bug Pokemon, but they couldn't give it to every one of them. Oh well. But we have beat Bugsy, and we have now obtained the second badge. Now, I wish it was all smooth sailing from here, but sadly there is one more obstacle in the way, and I don't know how well this is going to go. Because I have a fight with my rival Silver coming up, and Silver has a Ghastly on his team, which I'd have no method of hurting it effectively. And not only that, there is the Quilava, so the evolution of Cyndaquil, on the team as well, and that would fry half of my team. Okay, I should probably go spend some money now that I think about it. Yeah, if I'm gonna lose a few times, I'm trying to preserve some money. And I'm not going back and giving all my money to Mother, so I'll just do some work here. Yeah. Since there are some Pokemon I will be catching in the near future, having a small stock of Pokeballs on hand will help. Okay, so yeah, it's Ghastly, Zubat, and Quilava that I have to deal with. And I have no idea how this is going to work. So, we're going to see what happens here. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat them? Ha! Quit lying. You're not joking? Then let's see how good you are. Oh, I hope this goes well. This was always one of the harder fights in the early game, if not the hardest. Okay. Well, okay, the Ghastly's only level 12 compared to the level 16 Scyther I just dealt with. But I need Ghastly to be confused. And I need to bring in something that can hurt it, albeit very ineffectively. If I get past this, there's the Zubat afterwards, which I know my team can handle. I've handled Zubats before. But then it's that Quilava. Ooh, paralysis. Alright. Well, maybe if I make it harder for Ghastly to hit, I can somehow live a few shots? Oh, of course Flash misses. Well, I'll just go for the damage and hope something works. At least it's already hurt itself half its health. And then there's me hurting it for 1. Okay, so yeah, the only strategy I can do now is I have to just poison. Or not poison, confuse. So Ray, this is your job. How many coin flips can I win? Okay, no paralysis. But Ghastly's still faster, that kind of surprises me. And now it doesn't matter. That's gonna bite. Oh. It started off so well, and now this is happening. And critical hits. Yeah, even my effective strategy for dealing with Quilava might be reliant on confusion if I'm lucky surviving an Ember. Okay, well, I'm not going to have Ray get damaged haphazardly while the Ghastly's confused, so I'm going to bring Weber back in. And, of course, still gets through the confusion. If it gets confused twice... Oh. This is not good. Not good at all. And that was a critical. Obviously still confused. Alright, that's good. One more? One more? Yes! Alright. Down goes the Ghastly. That's one trouble out of the way. Here's the other one. This is not what I wanted. Because, yeah, here, it's just going to be Embers. And no way Weber's living that. Alright. The most effective thing I've got is probably Effie or Quillfish. I'd say Quillfish is better, but I think Effie has a stronger base hit. We'll see how this goes. I know that Unknown has a little defense on it. Okay, I should be able to live a few hits. Yeah. Now, if it doesn't use Quick Attack or Tackle, the Leers mean nothing, so I can keep getting some damage. It's just too bad I can't apply status conditions with Hidden Power. It's just pure damage. That's not what I had in mind. Come on, Effie, I believe in you. Make it easier for Quillfish. Yeah, at least I had the berry. That might allow me to live one more Ember. Thank you, berry. Okay. Alright, it's gonna come down to Quillfish. Which, Quillfish does have some power behind him. So, come on, Mr. Puff! This is your time to shine! Alright, well, good news. That's a knockout in 2 hits. Bad news, that had to happen. Oh, that was the one thing I was hoping didn't happen, and it did. Well, at least I got a level out of it. Might make things easier on the next attempt if I fail this. Alright, here comes a Zubat. Alright, so with Burn, my attack stat is cut, so now I'm dealing less damage. And I take some damage at the end of turns, like Poison. And now there's a Supersonic. Oh. I don't think Zubat has Wing Attack. I think it still only has Leech Life and Supersonic. Oh, and it's got Bite. But that's not going to do too much. As long as I don't get flinched. That's good. Alright, good chunk of health. Now I'm confused too. So that's bad. Confusion and Paralysis, I have a very small chance to actually hit him. And a big chance to hit myself. And, of course, smart enough to use Bite. So now it's down to Mr. Puff. And I have to do Tackle. Yes! Thank you! Well-timed, critical hit. Oh, Silver was defeated. That's the phrase I wanted to see. Oh, that was tense. I hate the weak. Pokemon, trainers, it doesn't matter who or what. I'm gonna be strong and wipe out the weak. That goes for Team Rocket too. They act big and tough in a group, but get them alone and they're weak. I hate them all. You stay out of my way. A weakling like you is only a distraction. Yeah, funnily enough, I just beat you. Well, I'm not gonna argue that point because, my goodness, I just beat Silver on the first try and that was close. did not expect that at all. I honestly thought I was going to take a few attempts. But the biggest roadblock to progression has been passed. So, next plan now, we're going to be going into Ilex Forest, and this is going to be the return of Chikorita. Now, reason for that, when I finish a little side questy puzzle here, I get access to the HM Cut. And my rule states that my team has to be able to have all the HMs present. But the thing is, the Pokemon that would be able to learn Cut is locked behind Cut. So I have to... you may call this a stretch to my rule, but my rule says that all the 6 Pokemon I have on my team need to be able to learn it. That doesn't say anything about any Pokemon that are caught to help. And thankfully, Chikorita, as the other 2 starters as well, so that's convenient, can all learn Cut. So I'm using Chikorita as a means to get the Pokemon that I can learn, or the Pokemon that can learn Cut. It'll just take a little work to get to, as I have to go through all these bug Pokemon here. But, compared to the levels of my guys right now, these bug Pokemon are nothing. Do I have a Repel on me? That's a good... that's... Oh, I do! Oh, perfect. Don't know how long this will take, and it's only 100 steps. But, here's hoping that 100 steps will be just enough. So trick with the Farfetch'd here, depending on what direction you talk to it, it'll always try to run in the other direction. So it just kept moving away from me, but I managed to make it go away from me back to its trainer. So now that we're up here, Farfetch'd has returned. And the Cut Master here, well, maybe not a Cut Master, but more a Charcoal Master. And he cuts the trees to use for the charcoal. He's like, here, have the Cut HM. And I will gladly accept that. Okay, so teach it to a Pokemon that can clear away some small bushes. Yep, so now, Chikorita. It is your time. Let's learn Cut. Now, I think this will be the last thing Chikorita will be needed for. Alright, want to use Cut? Yes. And here we have the Ilex Forest Shrine, which is where if you were playing the Japanese version of the game or the Virtual Console releases on the Nintendo 3DS, you would be able to trigger an event here to capture Celebi. And I'm not sure if you remember, but Celebi is my favorite Pokemon. So I'm just going to stand here for a few moments and I'm just going to pray to Celebi and make sure my travels go okay. Just give me a moment. 1 day later. Okay, that's enough prayer. So, the next thing I have to do is I have to go a ways into the forest here. There's a person in here who gives the Headbutt Tm. So, Headbutt's just a regular old move, but it was given the properties of a field move to... you could shake the small trees, and you could sometimes trigger wild Pokemon fights. And that is where I will be finding the next Pokemon. So I had to get Cut to be able to access this part to get Headbutt. And then I can use Headbutt to capture the next Pokemon. Now, I will have to go back to Azalea Town, because I'm fairly certain I can't find it on the trees that are in the forest. So what am I doing? I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun. Here, you try it too. This would be a perfect move to teach to the Pokemon I'm capturing, but sadly enough, I don't have it. So, it has to be taught to someone who can use the move. And, okay, so Ray can learn it and Puff can learn it. To be fair, it is stronger than Tackle, and I'm fine with having powerful moves. So, get rid of Tackle for now. And soon I'll be getting rid of Comet Punch, because that's a multi-hit move, and I don't like those. But now I have Headbutt, so now I can attempt to capture the next Pokemon. As soon as I get through all of these bugs. It's really not worth it to fight these Pokemon right now, since they're very, very low level. Like, when I was trying to train these Pokemon up to get them to level 16, I was fighting like level 5 to 7 Pokemon on the other side of Union Cave. And that took at least like 2 hours. Because the amount of experience I could get was very low. And then trying to fight any Pokemon in Union Cave, and even on the part outside of Union Cave, my goodness, the consistency of fights there was really difficult to do. Because I was fighting a bunch of rock and poison Pokemon. Oh yeah, I don't actually have to go into the menu on like the previous games. Thank goodness for those quality of life improvements. So I will have to go back this way. Of course, one last fight. Maybe I'll make sure to grab a few repels when I visit the Mart in Azalea Town, if they've got them. I hope they do. At least help me get through Ilex Forest a lot quicker. Okay. I will make a small detour down here, because once you've done all that cut stuff, the Charcoal Master's back here, and he's like, hey, you really did us some good stuff. And the apprentice is like, here's a thank you for helping find the Farfetch'd, and he gives us a free charcoal. Now, it could be used to buff up fire moves, but I'm not sure if I will have any fire moves in the future, so if needed, I can sell it for hopefully quite a chunk of change. Okay, and I never fought this trainer here. So let's see, can I dodge? Okay, I can dodge that way. Alright, so, using what I've got here, let's see if I get the right tree. Ooh, maybe. Well, I may have the right tree. Now, in this game, there's a bunch of different wild Pokemon tables for different areas in the game, specifically for Headbutt. And in some cases, there can be common trees and there can be rare trees. And I'm fairly certain the Pokemon I'm looking for can appear in both trees, but they both have different, there's different rarities for both setups. And on this route here, there are only 2 trees. So one tree is common, one tree is rare. Which tree that is, I have no clue. It's just a matter of time and guessing which tree it is, and then we'll see what happens. I know which one will be the rare one, because the big difference is the appearance of Heracross, who's on the rare tree. My goodness, Spearows are very common right now. And I mean, I like Spearow and Fearow. I wish I could put them on the team, but they're pretty good. Oh, hey, here we go. Call from youngster Joey. So let's see. Oh, he wants to have a battle with his top percentage Rattata. I don't know the next time I'll be over that way, though, so we'll see what happens. I'm trying to catch another Pokemon. So let's see how this works. My goodness, am I knocking out the same Spearow every time? I mean, I'd stick around and fight, but that Spearow knows Peck, and that would hurt my bugs. I kinda want to keep these guys high of health for trying to catch this Pokemon. Not that I'm anticipating difficulty, mind you, but I just want to be careful. Okay, I really wish this Pokemon would appear right now. I think it's like maybe like 60%, 40%, or maybe 70-30. Okay, that's the rare tree, because out pops a Heracross. I really wish I could catch you, because I do like Heracross. But, yeah. Also, neat little side detail there. If you noticed, Heracross did not make a cry when it came out. And that's because sometimes Pokemon on Headbutt trees can fall out sleeping. Now, Spearow is known as a morning Pokemon, so during the morning and day, it'll be awake, but if you knock a Spearow out during the night, Spearow will actually be asleep. Now, I guess Heracross is more of a nocturnal Pokemon, so I guess it just sleeps during the day, and that's why it pops out asleep. Come on. There we go. I knew there were still some things in there. But my goodness, there's a lot of Spearows going out here. Okay, I'm gonna cut away. If this next one isn't an encounter, I'm gonna run away. I'm not gonna run away. I'm gonna fade out, and once the Pokemon I'm looking for appears, I'll pop back in with commentary. So we'll see what this one does. And if not, then when it does appear. Alright, yeah. I'll cut out here, and once it appears, I'll hop back in. So just hang tight, and I will be back in a moment. Well, at least it wasn't the immediate next encounter. But, hello, Apom. Okay, so let's see how this works. Haha, you try to lower my accuracy? I have an always hit move. Oh, got a critical hit out of that. Alright, well, I couldn't catch it. I couldn't find it sleeping, so I have to rely on these odds, but I do have a couple of free Great Balls to see how well it takes to catch this Apom. And not difficult at all. Apom is on the team. Okay, well, this is going to be the first time I've ever used an Apom. So, I think a convenient name for a monkey that has a hand for a tail. I do not apologize for this name at all. Hello, Palmer. Alright, so we have the next member of the team. Hello, Palmer. And all it knows is Scratch and Tail Whip and Sand Attack, but statistically not too bad. Alright, now for the next challenge, passing by this trainer again. Wow. Alright. Well, I think I've done quite a bit of work on this last half hour. So I'm going to call the episode here. And actually, first I'll just deposit Chikorita, since Chikorita has proved invaluable. Feels weird seeing a full team of 6 there after so long. There's still one more Pokemon to catch, and unlike the other Pokemon, this one is just simply how long will it take to find a 1% encounter. But that I could save for next time, depending on how long it takes to get there. So, yep, there's 5 of the 6. So the team's looking pretty darn good, if I may say so. Okay. So, I'm going to call the episode here. And next time, we'll make our way through Ilex Forest proper, and we'll appear in Goldenrod City. And I'm looking forward to that. So thank you very much for watching today. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.